Guys, welcome back to Networkers Home YouTube channel. And today in this video, we are going to see how you can manage the directories in a Linux system. Okay, so today we'll be seeing some more basic commands with the help of which we can create and delete and manage the directories. Okay, like copy, move, create, delete. All these tasks we are going to see how you can perform all these tasks on the directories. Okay, so let's start with the video. So here I have the Linux system. So first of all, I'll just open the terminal. Okay. And now we are going to see how you can manage the directories. All right. So let's start. So first of all, if I check some directories here, so here you see I have some directories like desktop, documents, download. To check what all are the contents in the current directory, we can use the ls command. Okay. And with the help of ls command, we can see what all are the contents in the current directory. So let's say I want to move to the documents directory. Okay. So in the previous video, we have already seen how we can switch between the directories using the cd command, right? So now let's see. So I'll simply say cd and let's say I'll say documents. Okay. Hit enter. And now we are in the documents directory and we can use the pwd command to check the current directory, current working directory, or you can say present working directory. Okay, so right now I'm in the desktop, and if I want to check the contents of the desktop, I can use the ls command, and you see there is a directory that is known as virus. Okay, so let me do one thing. I'll just delete out this directory. So okay, before deleting, let me tell you about creating the directories. So let me clear out the screen. Okay, so first of all, we'll see how we can create more directories. So right now we have only one directory here. Now we'll see how we can create a directory. So if you want to create a blank directory, you can give the command mkdir. Okay, mkdir stands for make directory. Okay, so with the help of mkdir command, you can create a directory, and all you have to do is just say mkdir and then just give in the name of the directory. Let's say I want to create the directory d1. Okay, hit enter. Now check ls. So you see that directory D1 has been created. Okay. Now, next what we can do, we can see how to create multiple directories. Okay. And as I said, the mkdir command is just going to create a blank directory only. So if I check the contents in the D1 directory, so if I say ls D1, so you can check there's nothing, no output is there, means this particular directory is empty. Okay. So now let's try to create more than one directories. So if I want to create more than one directories, I can say mkdir. Then I can give in the names like D2, D3, D4, D5. Hit enter. And now if I check, you see I have D1, D2, D3, D4, and D5. Okay. So like this, we can create multiple directories. And you can check all these directories. If I say ls D1, this is empty. ls D2, also empty. ls D3, also empty. ls D4, again empty. ls D5, empty again. Okay. All these are empty directories. Okay. Now let me clear out the screen. So this is how we can create multiple directories. Now again, let's say if you want to create a large number of directories, so what you can do is, let's say you can use the curly bracket concept here. So mkdir, then you can use the name of the file, then you can give in the curly brackets. Starting number, let's say I want to create from 6 to 9. So I'll say from 6 till 9. Okay, all these directories I want to create. And if you check, I have directories D6, D7, D8, and D9. So this concept is similar base. Okay, means you have to give in the starting number. If you check in here, okay. So first of all, you will say the mkdir command, and after that you will give the name of the file. Then you'll use the curly brackets. In the curly brackets, you'll give the starting number, then you'll give the double dots, and then the ending number. Okay. And then you'll close the curly brackets, and this will create all the directories from D6 to D9. What if you do not use the name? Okay, what will happen? Is it going to work? So let's see it is going to work or not. So you can say mkdir, and then simply you can say curly brackets, then 1 till 9. Now what will happen? The directories will be created, guys. Okay, you can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so even if you do not use a name before the curly brackets, it is going to create the directories according to the numbers only. Okay, so this is how we can create directories. Okay, what next we can do is, see, let's say right now what all the directories we are creating, all these directories we are creating are like in the same directories, multiple directories are being created. Okay, in the same directory, in the documents directory only all these directories are created. But let's say you want to create directories like, okay, first of all, you want to create D1 directory, then inside the D1, you want to create D2 directory, inside the D2, you want to create D3 directory. Okay. Or let's say, for example, I want to create a directory with the name India. And in the India directory, I want to create a directory with the name Karnataka. Then in the Karnataka directory, I want to create one more directory inside that, that is Bangalore. Okay. And inside the Bangalore, let's say I want to create is HSR. Like this, within a directory, you want to create directory inside directory. Okay. So how you can do that? Okay, means what we'll be creating is, first of all, we'll be creating India, and inside India, we'll be creating Karnataka. Then inside the Karnataka, we will be creating Bangalore. Inside the Bangalore, we'll be creating HSR. Okay, like this, we are going to create the directories. Okay, so how you can do that? You can use the command again mkdir, and with the mkdir command, you can use the -p option. -p stands for parent directory. Okay, now all you have to do is just give the name. Let's say I'll give the name India. Inside the India, what you want to create is, I want to create Karnataka. Inside the Karnataka, I want to create Bangalore. Inside the Bangalore, let's say I want to create HSR. Inside the HSR, let's say I'll create sector 6. Okay. And let's say inside the sector 6, I'll create simply NH. These many directories I want to create. If you hit enter, and now if you check ls, so there is a India directory only. Now this Karnataka directory, this has been created inside the India, and this Bangalore directory is created inside the Karnataka. And again, HSR created inside the Bangalore, sector 6 created inside HSR, and NH created under sector 6. Okay, so check. If I check again, okay, if I say ls India, now you see inside the India there is Karnataka. And if I check about Karnataka, you see there is Bangalore HSR. Inside the Bangalore HSR, there is sector 6. Inside the sector 6, we have NH, and your NH is empty. There's nothing inside NH. Okay, so like this, we can create directory inside another directory. Okay, but right now you see there was a problem. Like when we were trying to see inside India, then we have to check inside Karnataka, then again inside Bangalore HSR, then inside sector 6 and inside NH. Like this, we have to check. Okay, so if you want to see that what all the directories are present inside this directory, you can use the command tree. There is a command that is called tree. Okay, so let me show you. If you say tree, okay, first let me check this command is available or not. Okay, by default, this is not installed. So what I'll do here is let me just install it. Okay, give me one moment and I'll install this thing. Okay, just give me one moment. Let me check. /etc/yum.prestige. This is there in the MNT cd/MNT. Yes, it is not there in the place. Okay, so right now it is going to take time, so I'll explain this particular command in the next video. Okay, other than that, so far, let's say if I go back to the documents, cd/root/documents ls. Okay, all right, so we have created the directories. Now let's say you want to copy the directories. Okay, so right now if you check in the downloads, okay, so downloads path is /root/downloads. So right now there is nothing. So what I'll do, I'll try to copy the directory D1 into the downloads. Okay, so I'll say cp, means for copy we use the cp command, right? So if I say cp and if I say downloads, sorry, if I say D1 and I want to copy the D1 into /root/down. Okay, you see it is saying omitting directory D1. As well as if you check in the downloads, it has not been copied because the cp command by default it is used to copy the directories, I mean files only. Okay, you can copy the files only. So if you want to copy the directory using the cp command, all you have to do is you have to say cp -r, okay, and then give the d1 means which directory you want to copy and then the path where you want to copy. Okay, so now it has been copied. So in the current documents directory, you have the D1 because when we copy, a copy of the file is created. Okay, the actual directory is not moved. And if you check in the downloads, so you can see we have the directory D1. So this is how you can copy the directories. Okay, now let's say you want to move the directories. So if you want to move the directory, we can use the mv command. But with the mv command, we are not going to need any special option like -r or anything. Okay, let's say if I say move and I want to move the D1 directory, not D1, D1 is, I want to move D2 directory. Okay, or let's say I want to move the India directory. Okay, and where I want to move in the /root/downloads. Okay, so now in the documents directory, the India directory will not be available. Earlier it was available, but now it is not available because when we move a file or directory, the actual file or directory is moved, guys. Okay, so now if I check in the downloads directory ls, and if I check /root/downloads, okay, you'll see I have the India directory here. Okay, so this is how we can copy and move the directories. Okay, next, let's say you want to delete the directories. So if you want to delete a blank directory, you can simply give the command rmdir. Okay, remove directory. And let's say you want to remove, first of all, let me check what all the directories are present. So let's say directory 1, 2, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are there. So first of all, I'll delete the directory 1. Okay, so you can simply say rmdir and 1. Okay, so this is a blank directory, so this can be deleted, you can see. Okay, and if you want to delete multiple files, you can say rmdir, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. And if you check again, delete it. Okay, similarly, you can use the curly bracket concept also. You can simply say rmdir, then you can say what all the directories D1 to D9, let's say you want to delete. So you can say D, then use the curly brackets, then the starting number 1, and let's say I want to delete only until 5 only. Okay, D1 to D5 only I want to delete. Okay, then what you can do is hit enter, check D1, D2, D3, D4, and D5 has been deleted. All right. But let's say, see, rmdir command is only used to delete the blank directories. So if you want to delete a directory within some data, so your rmdir command will not be able to delete it. Let's say if I check the virus directory, what is there inside the virus directory? So you can see there are certain viruses available in the directory. Okay, so means if I try deleting this directory, if I say rmdir and if I say virus, so see, it is saying fail to remove virus. Why? Because the directory is not empty. So if the directory is not empty, then how we delete it? So means I can use the option. Let me try with the rm command. So if I say rm and virus, hit enter. So with the help of rm command also, I'm not able to delete. Why? Because whenever you want to delete a directory with some data, so rmdir command cannot be used, and simply rm command, this is used for removing the files only, not the directories. So if you want to remove the directories with some data, then you have to use the rm command with the option -r. Okay, and then say virus. Now what will happen? This will ask you to go inside the directories, and first of all, it is going to delete all these files one by one, and after that, the directory will be deleted. Okay, so if you want that it should not prompt you for deleting, in that case, what you can do? You can say rm-r, and we can use -f to force, and then you can say virus. And now you see, if you check, the virus directory has been deleted. So this rm-rm command, you can use it to delete files or directories both. Okay, this thing is going to work on both. Okay, now let's say you want to delete everything inside the documents directory. Whatever is there inside the documents directory, you want to delete it. So what you can say, rm hyphen rf, then you can say slash root slash documents, and after that, for denoting everything, for selecting everything, you can give asterisk mark or star. So what we'll do, rm-rf means delete files and directories both from the directory slash root slash documents, and with star it means delete everything. Okay, so if you hit enter and if you check, everything has been deleted. Okay, now one thing you have to make sure, you have, like, whenever you are in the slash directory, okay, be very careful when using the command rm-rf star. Okay, and especially rm-rf slash star. So what it will do, it will delete everything inside the slash. Okay, so when everything inside the slash will be deleted, your system will crash. Okay, you will no longer be able to use the system. Okay, so be very careful, you never have to use this command. Okay, whenever you want to use the star, make sure always check in which directory you are working. Okay, you should never run this command like rm-rf in the star. This command you should never use whenever you are in the slash directory. Okay, means if you are in the cd slash, okay, here you should never run this command rm-rf star. Okay, so be very careful while using this option, always specify the correct path, and after that use the star. Okay, all right. So this was all, guys, how you can copy, create, delete, and manage the directories. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful to you. So if you find this video helpful, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with a new video. Bye, guys.